Welcome to PyMath. In this video, let's look at a problem that appeared in the Kangaroo Math Competition 2023, grades 9 to 10. The problem states as follows. Several points are marked on a straight line. Renate marks another point between each pair of adjacent points. She repeats this process 3 more times. The final number of points that she is ending up with is 225. So the question is asking how many points did she start with. So let's look at a simple scenario and then try to see how we can work it out. So let's say we start with a line with 5 points in it. And then let's mark points in between the existing pairs. So originally we started with 5 points and added 4 more points to it, between the existing pairs. So it means it's always 1 less than the existing number of points. And the final would be ending up with a total of 9. If you want to go back and find the original from the final total that you got, you just got to add 1 and divide it by 2. Why add 1? Because you are always falling 1 short from the original number of points. Original number of points was 5 in this case, and then when you added between the pairs, you ended up with 4. So it's always 1 short. To compensate for it, you add the 1 and divide it by 2, then you will get your original number of points. So 5 was the original. So similarly, let's see how many iterations that she did. She did 3 more times here and then 1 more time at the start, but we started with some number of points, and then she did 4 times. So she did four iterations. So let's say she did 4 iterations. So this is the 4th iteration. We will work backwards. And then 3rd iteration, and then she did this operation as a 2nd iteration, and then 1st iteration. Let's try to work backwards. The 4th iteration, she ended up with 225. So as I said, if you want to go back and find out what was there originally, add the 1 and divide it by 2. You will get 226 divided by 2 is 113, which is what she had before she started the 3rd iteration. So she started with 113. So if you want to go back and find out what was there in the 2nd iteration, add the 1 and divide it by 2, you will get 114 divided by 2 is 57. So if you want to find out what was there before, so you got to add 1 to it, and then divided by 2, you will get 58 divided by 2 is 29. So that is what you had while you were doing the 1st iteration. But if you want to go back to the original, you add 1 to it and divided by 2, you will get 15. So 15 is where she started with, and then added 1 point between the existing pairs, and she ended up in 29. And then she added more pairs, which ended up 1 less, and then the total would be 57. And then if you add 57 plus 1 less, you will end up with 113. And on the 4th iteration, she added 1 less to the existing 113, and then she ended up with 225. So 15 is your answer. Thank you for watching.